Here I will be trying to make a birthday sash for my little sister. She turns 21 in a few, I think like a week or weeks. I should have started this a long time ago, but whatever. So what I'm using is this purple to be the sash that the writing goes on. It's a nice satiny purple. And then this will go on the sides, on either side. I also bought, what did I buy? Where is it? No, I bought something else. Yes, I bought these little pearls to be a little accent that goes along the side as well. Let me try to put this together for you all so you guys can get the general gist. Obviously, when it comes to your guys' sash, it doesn't have to be a birthday sash or whatever. It could be like, well, I mean, it could be a birthday sash, it could be a wedding sash, it could be a hey, I'm beautiful sash. Like, hey, you don't need any reasons to wear a sash. So let me just get you guys a general idea of what I would like it to look like at the end. That will be on both sides. And then this accented pearl stuff, which apparently is very hard to do with one hand, is going to go, I'm still debating on where it will go actually, as you can see, but pretty much all along the sides right here. Probably on the edge, so it will be bordering the actual border of the purple. Hold on, I'm going to put you guys down and I can actually do this. Give me a second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So basically, this is what I want it to look like. It's going to be the purple ribbon, the satiny purple ribbon, where the actual words, I don't know exactly what I wanted to say, but hopefully this works. If not, you know, whatever. I bought some glitter glue, and what I'm hoping to do is take this glitter glue, I believe I'm going to do it in silver, and write it out myself, hand write out whatever I want to write. So I bought some small little brushes at the dollar store. You know, probably end up gonna having to use this little, if it focuses, which it never will, this little tiny one right here to, you know, just get all the nice and details and stuff like that. Okay, first things first, we have to get rid of these little fraying edges. No one likes a fraying edge on anything. And if you guys watched my last kind of semi-weird tutorial on how to make a gypsy, not a gypsy, oh my goodness, a hippie coat and matching headband, we did the exact same thing to that ribbon, and it's just basically heat, like you grab a lighter and then you just like seam them away. I also, not seam them, what am I honestly can't think of the word I'm looking for. You guys have to all excuse me. Today is my Saturday, so we're just gonna blame it on that. And it's like, you know, the Saturday after, you know, it's like Thanksgiving weekend. We'll blame it on that. Apparently, we're gonna blame my lack of speaking skills on that as well. But pretty much, I don't know if you guys can see here, is that you pretty much melt it. You heat, I think we're going to call it heat seaming for the sake of me not being able to remember what it's called, but you end up seaming it with heat. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called now. But so it doesn't fray anymore. You see, fray, no fray, fray, no fray. So we want no fray everywhere. If you guys watched earlier, or you would have noticed a few seconds ago that I cut off the longer pieces, that's pretty a good idea. I decided to kind of measure out where the top of the ribbon goes and put this little like squiggly Twinkie looking like design on it, and I'm going to spread it out with my thing, and then I'll just push the ribbon down. Okay, quick little fast little update. As you guys can see, all of that has already been liquid stitched. The stuff on the bottom is clearing dry, so I have the hard book so I can push weight on it, and then we got about a little less than halfway to go, and then we get to do the other side, and yeah, it'll be lots of fun. Alright, as you can see here, it has been glued on both sides. So I was thinking of places to where to dry it so I wouldn't touch like other fabric and things like that, and where it could just stand to dry. And I decided what better place than to hang it up on my shower rod. You know, when you don't got a lot, you got to do with what you got. All right, so I'm back. I went shopping with my husband and went out to dinner, and this little guy dried for like, I don't know, like an hour, 2 hours, who knows how many hours. Obviously, the back of the thing said not to be messing with it for 24 hours. But I mean, I don't intend on wearing it. I'm just going to intend on like making the rest of it. Okay, so we have our ribbon and the little trim, which will become our sash. Obviously, I didn't say this earlier, but the way I figured out the measurements was pretty much I had my little sister, one of my other sisters, who is pretty much a similar size to the sister who this is actually going on. Like, so I just pretty much measured the ribbon on her, like literally it's like, oh, this will make a beautiful sash. So right here, we're going to take our two corners and match them up like this. That's going to be going over it so it lays at a nice little point. So here's your front corner, which the happy birthday will go on this opposite side, and this is your back. So we decided that we were going to take the front corner and put it over the back one. So that way we can have as much space as necessary to write happy birthday or whatever we're writing. And how we're going to do this is pretty much line it up. Since mine has the black little lacing on it, you're going to line it up so you can see the black lacing on this side, and then that should be fine. This black lacing becomes I guess you can say the top of that one, and this one right there. And you're just going to add your glue or your liquid stitch or sew it up yourself right there, and then you're going to let it set and then put on the rest of your trimmings. Okay, so now we're back, and I let the sash dry a little bit, and now we're going to be adding the last little accents, which were the pearls on a string. Okay, so it's the next day. It took me a while because I wanted both sides of the pearls to dry, but it looks beautiful. Here's the back side, and then the next step is writing the dreadful words, so wish me luck.
Shaky on that age.
So this is the final product. Thank you, Raymond. We had to resort to desperate measures, aka phone light, but this is pretty much it. My husband thinks that that's the world's worst H he's ever written in his entire life, and then he also started doubting if that's how you even spell bitches. So obviously your sash does not have to have a curse word in it. And you know, it doesn't even have to have words at it at all. So we're going to let this dry for at least 24 hours. And like I said, my only worst fear is that it's going to start peeling off, though it shouldn't. But only time will tell. How do you feel about it?
I feel like that H looks like shit, but
Raymond.
Other than that.
And here we are. All right then, and here is our finished product. Obviously, it took me like 3 days to do it, only because I had spaced everything out. I'm sure it would take a few hours. Well, scratch that, depending on what you do. If you're sewing all of your little trimmings and stuff like that, you probably could do that. You could probably do it all in one day. But if you're doing the gluing and the liquid stitch like I did and all that nonsense, it will probably take you maybe 2 or 3 days. And here we are, and the glitter for the most part seems to have dried pretty good. Obviously, I can sit here and scratch it off, which I'm not going to. But yeah, it also dried really, I know when we were placing it on there, one of my biggest fears that it was going to dry kind of like 3D, like really thick. But it actually feels very 2D, very flat. So, which I'm really happy for. And here's the final product, and I have to give it to my little sister for her birthday, which is in, like next Monday, I think. So I hope she enjoys it, and I hope you guys enjoy this and have fun, and good luck on making your guys' own sashes. And remember, it's not just for birthdays. It could be for weddings and all sorts of other fun stuff, baby showers. I know lots of people like to do them for the mom-to-be, and, you know, just have fun with it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Thank you.